ready. Let's do this. Okay. Hey everyone, my name is Tamar, also known as Tall Five, but my real name, Tall Five, what was that? Tall Five. My real name is Valencia Baker, sorry. And I'm the author of this book, Refurbished, but the Most High made me the author. If you go throughout this book, you're gonna keep seeing his name, because I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, I did this, come worship me, come. We done missed the plot now if we doing all of that, ain't it? My goodness, where's the humility? So the Most High, the great I am that I am, gave me the oh my goodness, the idea to write this book. Okay. It has been out for over a month now, and I was actually surprised with people purchasing it. You know, I don't know, I don't reach for the stars with stuff and certain things. I'm just like, hey, whoever it's meant for, it's meant for. I'm being really jokey. I'm really showing myself today. Okay, I have hello. What do you have, Valencia? Tell the people what you have. I don't even know what I have. What am I trying to say to you? Give me a moment. Goodness. Introduction in chapter 1 is free for you to read on the ministry's website. Okay, free version. You can read it to see if you'll be interested in the book, or if the Most High is calling you to read this book. Okay, but I also have audiobooks. I guess you really call it audiobook because there's one book, but chapters. They're individual chapters recorded on YouTube. It is chapter 1. My bad. It is introduction, chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Okay, so chapter 1 is know the word, chapter 2 is true intimacy, chapter 3 is the fundamentals of sin, and there'll be more coming. Might as well say how this all came about too with the audiobooks. At first I was really adamant on not doing. I really did not want to do it because I did not want to go through that stress. I really just wanted to. I'm like, hey Most High, the assignment is done, and he's like, the assignment's not done because you got audiobooks to do, and I'm just like, yes sir, you gotta obey. What you gonna do? I mean, it started, and he was kind of wise on how he introduced it. So it was a woman from South Africa that commented on the book trailer. Either the book trailer or when I actually released the book and the videos that I put out. And she put that I've been watching you for some time, like in the ministry, like your teachings, and I like your teachings. I really don't like them called teachings. Because, not because, but she was like, I want to purchase the book from you. Mind you, she's from South Africa. Listen, let me tell you something. You can't just sell books. Like, you can sell book, or you can sell a product, but the important thing is taxes. Them people, state and federal, don't play about their taxes. We gonna get our taxes. I wish it was like in the Old Testament where you could just give a book out, you could just sell it and ain't no taxes. But no, they taxes. So I already didn't want to deal with taxes. I'm doing this solo dolo. I take the books to my post office, they ship it out to you. I package the books. I wrote the book, I edited the book. Still see small errors in here, but that's okay. I did the best with what I could. The only thing that I did not do is the cover image and binding the book together. That's literally it. So I'm also doing taxes, and I had to go through the stresses of like, okay, am I gonna have to hello English, am I gonna have to get taxes from every state? How am I gonna calculate that? Because you got to understand, people got different tax rates, and like if you don't get it right, and then you owe these taxes, and then what if you charge the taxes too low, and so now you owe them more taxes? So look, I was going through that stress in my bed. I'm like, oh my goodness, I do not want to do this. But then I figured out there's standards, regulations, like a certain amount of products you can sell in an amount of state until you gotta get taxes, or if you gotta inventory or you got employees in a certain state, that's when you gotta do taxes. So I was learning all this stuff. I was like, yay, only Georgia taxes, because I live in the state of Georgia. And then I saw that comment and I was like, oh my goodness, I already don't want to do state taxes. How in the world am I gonna do, what would it be called, national taxes or something? Is that right? Out of country taxes, we gonna say that. I was like, I didn't say it like that. I was like invested to try to figure it out. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get this book to her? And the only option, look, I can even try to sell like the PDF version on like my thing, but you still gotta do taxes. So I was like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? And it was like, audiobook. Make the audiobook free, Valencia. And it's like, I don't care about it being free. Like, I have a job. I have a paying job. So, I mean, I was cool with that. It's just the work to make the audio. That was the thing. That was the whole issue. I just didn't want to do it. And it was through that. Because the most I knew, I was adamant. I did not want to do audiobooks. Most High? I don't want to do it. But through that lady, I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta do it. So there are free audiobooks of Refurbished only on YouTube. But the ministry website and YouTube has chapter 1 and introduction, but only on YouTube so far with the other ones, because you can see me reading, even though you really don't need to see me reading, but you know, that's on there. Oh, I never said this. So the sale price of the book is $20. I found that reasonable because, yeah, inflation and stuff. I found that reasonable. So yes, if the Most High is leading you to purchase the book, purchase it. I'm not forcing you. It might not be for you, okay? But more information about the book is all on the ministry's website. It's on the YouTube. It's also a little bit on TikTok. It's there. You can email me. Like, the book is, hey. So yeah, purchase Refurbished from the ministry, Tamar's testimony, if you feel led and if you want to. Okay, bye you guys. I think that was good. What y'all think?